Hey guys, and welcome to Happy Holidays Day 3 of 5. So that means we are we are over halfway through the week where I've been going live with you every day. This has been so much fun, and I hope that you guys are enjoying it as much as I am. Today, I'm really excited to show you this project because who doesn't love a rustic Christmas project? I'm so excited. So I'm just going to log into Facebook here and make sure that it's live and you guys can see me and turn it down. Okay, and I can see your comments. Okay. I tried, and I'm about to sneeze. I'm trying not to, but it might happen. I have tried different types of wood with this. I didn't have any basswood, and that was the only project material that I didn't have that I wish I did. Hey, everybody, come on in. I tried chipboard and I tried wood veneer, and I'm going to show you the results and talk to you about the differences and maybe conquer some of those fears because I've always wanted to work with wood, but I didn't know if I was able to, which machine, until I did a little bit of research and practiced with the different materials. Does anybody here work with wood? I have a patron. His name is Corey Peace. He is absolutely amazing, and he does a lot of wood making designs where he stacks the wood and paints them, and they are so beautiful. Oh my gosh. Hey guys. And I'm just going to put my phone up here so I can see you guys and the comments. I love his work so much. When we got our stockings this year, this is our very first year in this house. This is my very first year as a single mom, and so everything's a little bit different. I wanted to personalize our stockings. I got us some stockings from Amazon. They were really inexpensive, but they're beautiful. We have a mantle in this house, and so it's so cute to hang little stockings. I've always wanted to do that, and we're able to do that this year. So I got these stockings. If you want, I can link these. They're fur and they photograph really well, and that's what I was going for. I was thinking I want some stockings for our house, but I also want to be able to use them for like photo props. These are so cute. They're really, really soft. If you want, I can link those. They're from Amazon. Like I said, they come in a pack of 4. So my mom gets a stocking this year at our house as well because she helps us out so much every day. So with that being said, they are all the same. Harlow is starting to be able to read. She started kindergarten this year. And I wanted them to have their own personalized little tags. I thought about doing just, so this is one thing that you could do is just cut out a little tag and put heat transfer vinyl on there or adhesive vinyl on the wood, or you could either do it with faux leather. There's so many different ways to do this, but I had a certain vision in mind and I wanted to execute it. And so that's what we did. This is my first attempt with chipboard. And I have to put something behind it to contrast, or you won't be able to see it. But this is the first attempt with chipboard. Maybe I should bring you guys down. Let me bring you down. And I didn't love it. I thought that I would because I thought it would be really sturdy, but it ends up, and you can see with Harlow's name, these are my daughter's names, Mayor and Harlow. You can see with Harlow's where the R is, and just side note, I'm going to talk to you about this font, how to get it, what it is, and I'm going to give you all the details. But if you have any questions, as always, just put them in the comment box. Hey, Hallie. So I wasn't impressed with this because it's like really, really thick. This is the heavy chipboard, and I want to show you if it'll focus. Yeah, how thick this is. It's pretty thick material. I mean, it's really hard to bend. I thought it would be sturdy, but it's just not. It also took 5 hours for this to cut on my Cricut Maker with the knife blade. It took forever. I went live with my patrons last night. I started it at 1 o'clock yesterday afternoon. It was still cutting through the live. Oh my gosh, it was just too much. So this took 5 hours. The mommy, it's kind of sturdy, but still not impressed. Don't love it. So the chipboard was kind of out. So then I moved on to this natural wood veneer. I will link this for you, and it's all on sale, which I was really, really excited about. I love this wood veneer. Now, the wood veneer is really thin. Yes, 5 hours. 5 hours to cut 4 names. It was absolutely insane. So this is what I would recommend. This works with the Explorer or the Maker, either one. The chipboard, you have to have the knife blade, and that's exclusive to the Maker. So this is kind of limited. If you only have a Explorer, you're not going to be able to get this done. But let me just toss this to the side. With this wood veneer, you are, and it's so beautiful. Look, it comes in different colors. It's all on sale. This is cherry, right? Yep, this is cherry, and this is what I used. And I used this because it had more natural grain, like wood grain. And then this is walnut. They're really, really pretty. There's that natural light I want to get. So you can see there's a little bit of difference. So we're going to work with the wood veneer today, and I'm going to show you how easy it is. I put this on my mat. I'm going to show you how thin this is. This is like super, super thin, super bendable, super light, super, super, super thin. Like it's like a thick cardstock. I'm going to put it down onto the mat. And because it is a little bit heavier than vinyl, I'm going to tape the sides of it down. All right. I'm so excited that you guys are here with me today. Where are you watching from? You are watching me from Alabama. If this is your first live of the week, welcome. Yes, Nicole, this is still wood. It still feels like wood. It looks like wood, but you can feel the wood grain in it. It's not just paper. It is definitely just thin wood. So I'm going to tape the sides down, and this is just washi tape. I'm just using this so it's not going to move around the mat. Michigan, California, Missouri. Hello, guys. New Mexico, Ohio. Okay, now that I have this taped down, it's not going anywhere. So I can go ahead and I can load this up. All right. Another tip. Do you see these star wheels? I don't know. Maybe you've never noticed them or not, or know that they move. I'm going to move my blade cartridge to the side. There are 4 star wheels. When you're working with wood, and if you've ever worked with thicker paper, you know already, but we want to move these to the side. I've not moved these on the Explore yet, so they're like, I don't want to, but you're going to. You're going to move. Move star wheels. And you want to do this because if you have thicker material, it can show. They're used for like grips, but they can show. So we want to move these. Why are you being so difficult? There we go. They are hard to move on your first time, but then they start getting to be easier. Oh my gosh. The problem with doing lives is sometimes I can't talk, and that's the problem because I can't stop and then correct myself. Then I'm going to open up Cricut Design Space. Let me get you guys over here with me. Thank you. And now we have Cricut Design Space open. This is the font, I don't know how to say this. It's the font Lavendaria. Let me show you. So I'm going to go to my Safari. Where are you, Safari? I've lost you. Here you are. And this is the font Lavendaria, and I like the sturdy. So I'm going to go to the first. If you've never downloaded, it's so easy. We're going to click to download. We're going to go to download now, and I only needed the sturdy version. You can download all of them, but if you have a Mac, you just double click and then you click install and restart Cricut Design Space, and it's there. But this is the font Lavendaria. You can download that. Okay, so let's get this out of here. So I have these. In Cricut Design Space, it doesn't have an automatic, and you guys probably know this, but it doesn't have an automatic text editing. So what we have to do when we're typing a name, and I see Mary's name right there, so I'm just going to type out Mary. And let me move these so we can work with Mary here. So you want to do these all lowercase, because if we did an uppercase, it's going to disconnect and it doesn't flow as well. So we're going to do all of these lowercase, and we're going to decrease the letter space over here. Decrease your letter space. This is so important. And see how it starts to move together. If you do it too, down, if you deduct too much, you're going to get a break in your lines. So sometimes it's perfect right there, but it's not really connected right here. I don't want it like that. So I'm going to ungroup, and I'm going to move the Y over just a bit. Then I'm going to grab all three of these and move these over just a bit. And see how much better that looks? Then I'm going to select all of the letters. And this is the most important part. You have to weld. And now it's one fluid cut. Did you see the difference? Before, it's going to cut an M, and then it's going to cut an A, and then it's going to cut an R, and then it's going to cut a Y. But if you select them all and you hit weld, then it's going to be one solid cut. So, perfect. All right, now we're ready to do these. So this is my family. This is me and my two girls. But let's just cut one name for the live because we don't want to take forever. We're going to click Make It. We're going to continue. And then I'm going to go to Custom on my wheel, and this is on the Explore Air 2. We're going to do wood. I'm just going to type in wood, and it found that wood veneer. Then it's going to tell us right here that we need the deep point blade. The deep point blade, let me show you guys. The deep point blade is the black housing. It's not the knife blade, it's just the housing. So Allie, if you use something like, what I do is I type out all of my lettering in Fonto app because I don't do a lot of text editing in Cricut Design Space because it doesn't automatically do the swashes. So I do them in Fonto and then I upload them to Cricut Design Space. So we're going to use this deep point blade. I'm going to change out my regular blade. let's go back to Cricut Design Space. And I'm going to do default pressure, and all we have to do is hit go, and that's going to cut. And it takes just a second. So with the chipboard, you have to use the knife blade. With just the wood veneers, you can use your Explore Air 2 and use the deep blade. And this is what we're working with, just the natural wood veneers. This comes with in a pack of 2. And you can reuse these. Like say you cut up here, you have the rest of the sheet that you can use. There's not a Fonto app on the laptop, but what you can do, let me show you a little hack that I do. Let's go back into, why does my Safari hide from me every time? Okay, let's go back into defont.com, and then let's just pick the first one, Christmas bells. If you do this, then it shows you, it has a preview of any font that you want to see how it likes before, see how you like it before it cuts. Does that make sense? And so you can try out different fonts. But I just like using Fonto. I use Fonto for so much. I use Fonto to do my offsets. I have a video on that on YouTube. I use it for so much that Cricut Design Space just doesn't do. Okay, this is gonna do a double cut. We're almost finished here. And then once we are done, they're going to come out. Let me take this washi tape. If you put washi tape over your name, it peels off super easy. So don't worry about, you can cut your washi tape. So here's how they're going to look once they cut. Super cute, but I wanted them just a little bit darker. So I added a little bit of paint. Let me show you what I did. Aren't they cute? They look so good. So if you have Fonto, it gives you that nice Y, that really nice, pretty swash. I wanted to stain these, but let me tell you something. I don't love the smell of stain, and I don't love how messy it gets. So, oh gosh. Let me get... Where I'm looking. Okay, found it. Y'all, I lost my paper towels. Do you have things that get lost in your craft room? Even when I feel like it's organized, I feel like I still lose stuff. Okay, I wanted the stained look, but I didn't want to use actual stain. So what I did was I used this acrylic paint. You can get these for like 50 cents. It's so much cheaper than stain. It's so much easier than stain. And let me tell you, it dries faster. You don't have to worry about it with that headache. Lynn, that means the world to me. Thank you so much. That really does make me feel so good. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm going to put, so I have their acrylic paint. I have a... what is this? A paper towel. Stacy, I have a dream box. It's right behind me. And I literally lose stuff every day. But I think it's just me. And then look, just brush this on. It's going to give you the same effect as stain. You don't have to smell it. This is the best stain hack. One of my admins, Shannon, I think I talked about her yesterday, but my admin, Shannon, told me about this about 3 years ago, and I have never used stain again. I used to stain my reverse canvases, but now I don't. Just blot this on, or rub it, whatever. It also works really good with a baby wipe. I feel like the baby wipe is the easiest way to do it. But it dries, so it's going to be dry within just a few minutes. And so easy. You've done it this way. Yeah, it's the same thing. So you've done it with the baby wipe. The paper towel works well too, but I use a baby wipe often. It still has the look of the stain. It still has the feel of wood. It's still rustic, you know, but this way you're not using 5 hours with the chipboard and a knife blade, and you're not limited to the maker. It's really important to me as a creator that I do things that's accessible for everybody, and right now the main thing on my mind is budget. This wood veneer is on sale. If you're an Access member, you get an even more. You have even more of a discount. How cute is this? You just need the deep point blade. All right, so these are finished. Let me move this down, and this will be dry in just a few minutes. So last night I did these to do a practice run and to see how they looked painted. And Baba is my mother, so she will get her own stocking. But they look so good. Well, that's not gonna work. Let me show you. Now, you can see that. Come on, focus. Please. I'll give you anything. Sometimes if you just whatever, just don't. Anyway, they look really good, I think, and they are beautiful. Okay, so on Baba's, what I did, I thought maybe they need to be a little bit more sturdy, so I cut 2 of them. I only stained one. Then I used a little bit of glue. I'll show you what I used last night. I used this Scotch tacky glue. Use whatever works for you. Even hot glue would work. But remember to just do a little bit because you're going to squish it. And once you squish it, it may come out the sides, but you can always clean that up later. So just stack those on top of each other. You can glue them, and then you have an even sturdier tag. These are going to last. They are so, so, so pretty. And then I'm going to show you how I'm going to attach them to my stocking. I love these, and I think so far this is my favorite project of the week. All right, this is, I saw somebody ask, this is espresso and the deco art. And I think this is a really cheap one. And then the folk art is coffee bean. It's basically the same colors. But those are the ones that I like to use that really looks like stain. Okay. Now, everything for our Christmas decorations is really pink and girly and feminine. I wanted the girls to have a really magical Christmas as our first Christmas alone in a house, in our girls' house, Harlow calls it. So I used this pink velvet yarn. I got this at Hobby Lobby. Again, it's on sale. Their yarn goes on sale, and it is so soft. And then let me show you what I'm going to do. And this looks really good. This contrast looks really good against that fuzzy stocking. I'm just going to loop this around and make a little loop. Yeah, I did this on the Explore Air 2 with a deep point blade. So just make you a triangle. Turn your fingers over. And then you have a little loop. I'm going to loop it on the M. And now all we have to do is tie it through where the stocking is going to be on the holder. I'll just tie a little knot. Or a bow, whatever you want to do. It's your project. And then I thought about you could hang other things from this, like little tassels, whatever you want. But it turns out so cute. It's really inexpensive. You just need the wood veneers, your stockings, a little bit of acrylic paint, and you are all finished. Do you love it? I love it. I'm going to upload this to YouTube. Be sure to comment on all of the happy holidays on YouTube Monday through Friday, and that is part of entering the giveaway. Go to hollymostilla.com/giveaway. On Sunday, I'm giving away 2 Cricut Joy bundles, and I'm so excited. But also, Counterculture is giving away a no limit giveaway. They are paying some bills. They are sending meals. They are sending flowers to a friend that you nominate. Just anything that you have in mind, they are helping out. So we have 2 giveaways going on. One is Counterculture, and you can find that in the Hope for the Holidays on my YouTube channel. And if you're signed up for my emails, my newsletter, you'll get these every day this week. I don't ever spam you, but I will send you the first heads up for the Cricut mystery boxes, including the cuties. So if you want in on those, these are exclusive to Cricut. Be sure that you're signed up for the email. I'll also send you some free cut files, and I will add another cut file in there for you today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and be sure to enter all of the giveaways. Happy holidays from my family to yours, and I will see you tomorrow to seal a vinyl design with resin. See you then.